as men, right, we are the ones that feel like we're supposed to fix everything, you know?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
the ones that's supposed to be the providers of the family. We're the ones that are supposed to be the spiritual leaders.
We're supposed to help the people that are depressed.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
How can I be the man that my wife needs me to be if I'm diagnosed with depression?
Yeah.
You know, how is she going to look? How is she going to think?
Yeah.
How are my parents going to think? How are my family going to, my kids, you know?
If it wasn't for the Lord, I don't know if I'd still be, because putting people like Matt in my life, I called Matt out of sheer panic. In my mind, he might not have heard it over the phone, but I remember hanging up and crying my eyes out and telling Amanda, I don't know how much longer I can take this. And I told Matt, I said, he said, I got a doctor that lives in my old neighborhood. And I said, Matt, you've got to hurry. I mean, it was so much, because you live in all those emotions that he just described. It can start to suck the life out of you, and you feel it takes your energy away. It takes everything away, and you're like, then it starts messing with your mind. It's a thing. I was reading this morning on King Saul. King Saul, we can get into it later, but he struggled with big time depression.
Yeah.
And that's for a different reason. He was being disobedient. This could apply to me, and I urge people out there that are going through it to look at your sin, and if you are living in something, whether it be pornography, only you know that you're hiding. King Saul was disobedient to God. David was disobedient. And until they completely repented of that and left that in the dust and realized that I've got to serve God through all this, and it's about him, it's about disappointing him, when they repent, he takes that away. But he left the enemy at King Saul too. And it was filled with it described as sorrow, anger, thoughts of taking his life. Thought he was going through a depression.
Yeah.
And the Bible actually says a spiritual tormenting demon came into him, into his mind. And the only time he would get relief was when King David would play music for him. So that came to my mind of how great God's grace is even these days, where you can get relief through medication. You can get relief through a positive word or seeking help.